Welcome back, viewers. We are talking to Robby Ahuja at Asian Vibes. So, Robby, yeah, you were mentioning about your trips to India and the different kind of cultures that you
Yeah.
are trying to adapt to. Tell us, how are you feeling at this point in your journey? Where are you
Well,
now at this point?
I'm just, blown away by what's happened in my life and what God's done in my life and where I'm going. I was a mess, and today now I'm married. I have 4 kids. My oldest daughter just graduated high school. She's
Amazing.
in university taking criminology in BC. I'm now married. I have 3 young children. My son is almost 6.
Well,
And my daughter is 4, and my other daughter's 2. So yeah,
congratulations. I mean,
thank you.
all beautiful stories out there, yeah?
Yeah, and
And
so whereas in the past I was living a life of death and destruction and causing chaos and hurting my parents and family and loved ones, today I'm a part of bringing life. Like, not only do I get to be a parent and a role model in my kids' lives, and my parents finally have their son back. Like, my dad only has one
oh,
son, and today he has a son that he can be proud of.
absolutely.
And I actually, it's a joke. They call me I have a few other people that call me dad, and I'm only 39. But
That to many other people, yeah.
yeah, so I get the opportunity to give other people the same opportunity I have. So I'm very happy with what's happening in my life, that I'm able to take all my past
And
misfits, yeah, and be able to share how people can avoid doing that in their lives, and how kids growing up can they don't need to be insecure and try to fit in.
yeah.
They can be secure with who they are,
Yeah.
and their education, and they
Yeah.
don't need to be insecure. They can be involved in sports and in after school programs and just things that give them identity.
Absolutely.
And so
And Robby, this is all selfless work. You've looked beyond yourself, and
Yeah.
you've extended a helping hand, or shoulders to, you've given us so much to the community. Yeah? So
Well, thank you.
it's the love for people, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, like I basically, I know that I should be dead. I've done time for attempted murder. I've been stabbed. I've been to jail. I've had my car blown up. I shouldn't be alive today. And I know that I'm alive today for a reason, and I want to spend the rest of my life giving other people the same opportunity that I had.
Where is your family now?
My immediate family, they all live in Abbotsford, BC. So I only get to see them about 3-4 times a year.
Their
and then
only son.
yeah, and my mom and dad, they visit, so they'll be up here visiting in November. And what I'm trying to do is convince them to move here.
Oh,
But
wow.
they're too afraid of the Thunder Bay weather.
Why? Oh, the cold.
Maybe I need you to call them. Maybe I'll say,
We'll
Mom, you
do
gotta
our
meet
best to
Rupa.
bring you here.
There you go. I'll say, if
Right.
Rupa can handle it, you can handle it, right?
Oh, yeah, you've heard my story.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
Okay, and your immediate family is here with you.
And my immediate family is here. So I have my wife and kids live with me, and then but my daughter, my 18-year-old daughter, is in university in Abbotsford, BC.
Wonderful, wonderful,
Yeah.
amazing stories, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robby, what was the motivation? When was that thing in your mind that, I really need to take control of my life? When did that happen?
It was, I just remember being at a place where I was hopeless.
Absolutely given
Like
up. Yeah.
I was living on, like I was on the streets. I had nowhere to go, nothing to do,
It
and
must
I
have
just
been
wanted to die.
Yeah,
I
some
was completely
motivation
empty.
for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, and I felt like I wanted to be better. I felt like there was something that, I needed to do more, and it just, I couldn't get there. And yeah, I was just in that brokenness that I realized that, I had an encounter with God, and I realized that I want to change my life.
Myself, and you took charge of your life.
Yeah, and I just said, you know what? I want to spend the rest of my life helping people.
Two questions that comes to my mind right now. How did you come to know about Teen Challenge? And that's
Okay.
yeah. And
So-
how do people who are in need to know more about Teen Challenge? How do they find you?
Okay. How I heard about Teen Challenge was my daughter, who's now 18, her grandma
Uh-huh.
had heard of Teen Challenge, and she told me about Teen Challenge. And how people would hear about Teen Challenge is programs like this. They can look us up online. They can contact Google Teen Challenge, and
Do
and
you go to schools and
yeah, we share at
shows?
schools and churches, and we do community events and fundraisers, and we try to get out there in every avenue and aspect. And Teen Challenge is self-referral, So they can refer themselves, or their families can refer them.
Okay.
So that's the message I would say. Anybody watching this program, you know, they could
Reach out
contact
to you.
Teen Challenge if they know somebody struggling with drugs, alcohol, a life of addictions, or any kind of bondage.
Right.
To
And Robby, any challenges? Tell us a few experiences or anecdotes that you may want to share with us as to what are the challenges that you meet on a day-to-day basis?
Well, yeah, like we're always dealing with people that have had a lot of cards stacked against them. They might have come from broken homes. They might have a bit of mental illness. They might have, you know, no food, clothing, and shelter. So we help them meet those needs, and we get down to the core. So once we meet those needs, we help them to understand that they're a product of their own choices, and that, you know, that it's very difficult that, you know, the cards were stacked against you, maybe, for say.
Situations, circumstances.
Yeah, situations, circumstances.
So many other,
But we help them
factors.
to, so that can be a challenge at times, is trying to help people to understand that, you know, okay, so yes, you had a lot of bad circumstances, but you can still make a choice, a positive choice, to change your life.
It's also about the self-realization, right?
Yeah, a lot of self-realization, yeah.
And you help us, you help these kids. Is there an age frame, or is there
So Adult and Teen Challenge is, our men's home is 18 and up.
18 and up?
Yes,
okay.
but we do lots of work with different youth in the communities. I've spoken at schools with kids as young as 9, 10, 11 years old. You know, there's so much stuff going on. Like, kids are having sex at a young age, they're doing drugs, they're experiencing with things that, you know, when I was a kid, maybe we did when we were 14 or 13, 14, 15. Now they're doing it at 11. So, yeah, so.
And do you also work with other organizations? You have networks and partnerships with
Yeah,
other
if, you know, we get called in referrals from people that they want us to come share, and so we'll do that, yeah.
And would you like to share some new programs that you're venturing into?
Absolutely. So we have our men's home in Thunder Bay. What we are looking at now is, I was telling you about how we have the outpatient for women. We are looking at starting a super thrift store, so kind of like Value Village or Salvation Army. And then with the money that's all raised, we're going to start a women's teen challenge.
Wonderful.
And so there's a major need for women that are out there that are, you know, maybe addicted to drugs or sex trade, or just gambling, whatever it is, where you want to be able to have a home that helps them, because Teen Challenge runs on donations. So we don't receive any government funding. All of our money comes from local businesses, community members. Like the Indo-Canadian Cultural Society made a donation to Teen Challenge. So just like so many different people getting behind it and helping us make it happen.
Right. Hold on to that thought, Robby. We'll be right back. We will like to talk more about your program and yourself too.
Awesome.
Yeah. Dear viewers, we'll be right back. Stay with us.